What's going on, everybody? Are you guys ready for a draft night for Bowman? Because I sure am. I really hope you are too. I'm actually really excited. This should be a lot of fun. I know we used to do these a long time ago. This is the first time we did a draft, so it should be tons of fun. Welcome in, Johnny Cards. How's it going? I hope you're having a great Monday so far. Good start to the week. But draft night, Bowman style. It's about time to get things going. I'm ready to do this. So for the draft sheet, me too, Dwayne. Me too. For the draft sheet, let me tune in or fix the camera here. It looks a little blurry. Let's change this up for a minute, and then we'll get things going. There we go. Better. How's it going, Vic Dog, Dwayne, Couch, Johnny Cards, 505, AJ doesn't miss. Who else? Brian D, Keith. Anyone else out there? If you're in here, thanks for joining. I hope things are going well. But yeah, we're going to do our Bowman draft. Should be tons of fun. I do see a couple other orders coming in, so let me just check these. Okay. We're about ready to go. So hopefully everybody who got a spot in this one or some fillers is here and ready to go, because it looks like we are about there. What are we down to anyway? One full spot. One full spot and 5 fillers left to go. If you're tuning in, welcome in. We're going to do this draft, and it's going to be tons of fun. Zennial, how's it going? Duck, Mark. Sounds good, Mark. Welcome in. Cane Train, how's it going? Yes, if you are just tuning in, please hit the like button. Right, 505. So we are almost there. One full spot, 5 fillers, I believe, left for Bowman. And then we're gonna get things going. But this is draft style, so the more of you that are here that did get a spot, the better, because that way you can have your chance of picking the team that you want, whether or not you want the highest team or not. You might have a top team and you don't necessarily want the #1 team, but while we're talking about it, let me just show you what we have. So I want to get things going. So what I am going to do is, just to help out with the fillers, if you are a triple or home run member, you are going to get a filler into this Bowman break. Big screen. Here we go. Let's scoot over a bit. So this is what we have so far. One full spot, just looking to get this spot sold. We have these 5 fillers. And then we have 4 people getting in from the 33% filler. That's not correct. We should have 12 of these. Let's see. Oh, I see orders coming through, so I think we're sold out. How's it going, Easy? Yeah, it sounds good, 505. If you guys want to, you can also send a list or something. If you want to send a list if you're not going to be here for the draft. But otherwise, sure, Mark, yeah, you want a full spot? Absolutely. Let's see. No, since we're gonna do that, I did, Mark, you got in there right before I pulled them off, so good timing. Members, we are gonna have to do a race actually, just to see. We're just gonna race you, and the way it's gonna work is the members are gonna fill up the last spots, because right before I pulled it off there, Mark, you got in at just in time. So you are gonna get that last spot, Mark. And members, you're gonna race for the last few fillers because that's all we have. But thanks for hopping in if you did hop in here. And let's go do a member race to get things started. So we need, let's see, 4. So there's going to be 4 spots left. That's how we're going to do this one. We got to start off every stream with a jetpack race. So that's what we're going to do. How's it going, Bojarg? Yeah, Mark, sounds good. No, thanks for hopping in. Members, we're just going to race. Top 4 spots are going to fill the rest of the fillers up here in this one. And that's how we're going to run things, just to make it work. So there's our list. 4 spots up for grab, 4 out of 6. You have a 67% chance of getting a spot here. We're going to go for 3 minutes. 5 times on the shuffle, and we're off. Top 4 are going to get a filler into this one. That'll give me a little bit of time just to clear up the store and our sheet here. Good luck. All right, I think we're set and ready to go. If you are just tuning in, welcome in. You get to watch this Bowman draft. I hope most of you all in this one are here and ready to draft. And I hope you have your teams picked, set in order of people who you want to get or chase here. If not, we do have a draft list up there. The teams are listed in order from most desirable, expensive spots for this year. This is for 2025 Bowman. So if you need a guide of some kind, we do have that available also. But this is going to be fun. Thank you, Bojarg. Yes, if you're out there and you are a mother, and if not, I hope you still celebrated your mother one way or the other. I hope you had a great Mother's Day. I know that I did. I have a video. We have a video that we're going to post for tomorrow. That's going to be actually of Bowman, so you'll get to see that one. A little late, I know, but we recorded it late last night because we figured why not. So that's a fun one. You guys will enjoy watching that tomorrow. But since I don't get to put that out there until tomorrow, I'm just going to go ahead and say Happy Mother's Day. I hope all of you had a fantastic weekend with whoever you celebrated it with. Kane is up there at the lead right now. Top 4 spots, all getting fillers into this one. 4 spots. Ooh, that's a close one. I mean, we got Philip in there for sure. Who else do we have? 4 spots. We got Philip G, Jana C. Wow, Jana. Jana getting both of her spots in there right at the finish line. Congratulations, Jana. Dwayne, I don't understand, Dwayne. Like, I tried to give as much away as I could, and somehow you are still right on the border. I don't get it. I don't get it. Tried, Dwayne. Right, Kane? You fell off of there like nothing else. You were like, you fell right off of that. Sad news, 505. I'm sure you had lots of nuts and bolts in your sandwich. Can't figure out what to put between the 2 pieces of bread. I know it's a difficult thing, but hopefully you still got it figured out. All right, members, we do need to start with our fillers. We'll figure out who gets into this one. And then once we have that, we will have our draft order. Once we have that order, it is going to be a snake style draft. So whoever gets first pick will also get last pick. We're just going to have to type that part in. I couldn't figure out how to reverse the order of those, but that's how we're going to do it. Okay. So for our fillers, we have Will S with 2, MG with 1, 505 with 2, Philip G, Jana C ended up getting 2, and Kendrick for 1. Let's copy your names over. Head to our random. But thanks for tuning in and being a part of this Bowman draft. Should be fun. I probably should roll the dice, you know, usually makes things easier. 11 times. Good luck. Here we go. Thank you guys for getting this one filled. We don't usually get started so early on in the stream. I love it. This is awesome. Will S. MG. Will S. Wow, Will, you got 2 for 2 out of 3 spots. Congratulations, Will. That is crazy. Right, 505? You want to see the results of round 10? 505 had a spot right there. All right, now we have our full list. Anthony A with 1, Dwayne H with 1, Zennial, Brad C, Keith W, Philly WizKids with 2, Couch with 1, 505 with 1, Nutty Nate, Wiggy, Mark O, Will S getting 2, and MG from the filler. So congratulations there. Let's copy these names. This is going to determine our draft order. Kane, I have you for a full spot, Kane. Did you mean to buy a filler? Oh, yeah. So Kane, I had it down. I was gonna do the 6 spots going to members, but that was right before Mark O got 3 of them. Before I could take him off, so he's converted over. So instead, I had to do a race for the top 4 for the member spots. So you were on there. You are correct, but I had to change that up. I was going to give you all a spot, but then I had to do top 4. That's probably what you saw. Oh, yeah, Kane, that was for the baseball break on Friday. So you did have a baseball break, a filler for the break on Friday. So that email was for that break. And then we were going to do another one for this one, but that's when we just had the race for. But you did have a filler on the one on Friday. Okay, y'all, this is going to be the draft order again. We are going to do snake style break. So first pick is also going to get the last pick in the draft. You're going to be reverse order on the bottom 15 spots. 5 times. Here we go. Good luck. 505 yet again. Mark O getting the first spot. Mark, you probably don't want to miss that one. Wow, Will, you got in on both, and then you got the last two here, but you get the middle four teams. Yeah, Dodgers are the top team. You got it, Mark. All right, let's scroll over here. Dodgers are off the board. Second pick is Zennial. Who are you taking, Zennial? I'm going to start filling out the bottom part of the list here. Milwaukee is off the board. Keith, number 3. Colorado going to Keith. Wiggy's up. Wiggy, are you in here? Well, I know you're in here, but are you ready with your pick? Wiggy at tanking the Yankees. Nutty Nate. Wiggy going way down on the board. I'm not super surprised. The Yankees are Wiggy's team. Nice team pick there. Nutty Nate taking the Cardinals. Dwayne, you are up. I'm excited for this one, guys. This is fun. Ready to do this draft. Fun stuff. They have a good player too, Zennial. I'm surprised that Arizona was so low on the list with Slade down there. But that's just the way things fall because of who else they have in this draft class. Dwayne taking Detroit. Nice pick. Couple pretty good prospects for Detroit. Philly Whiz Kids, you in here? Papa Pete. We're gonna go, we'll just give it like 2 minutes, Dwayne, just so that we can keep things going. We'll do, too bad I don't have a 2-minute timer set up already, but we'll do like 2 minutes. Keep it easy. I do wish I had some kind of clock here. Actually, I bet I could set something up. Let me see what I can do. Philly Whiz Kids going with Boston. Sending a message. He's present but cannot be in chat. 505 going for you. So what I can do, it would take the teams off of the screen, but I could very quickly Kansas City. I could switch back to the timer screen if you guys wanted to. Or we'll just watch the clock here and go for 2 minutes. Couch, you're up next with Texas. I don't think we need the clock, though. We're going pretty quick here. MG, Jana, welcome in. Jana, you just won 2 spots for on the filler list. However, neither of them got in, so I do apologize for that one. How's it going, Gonza? MG on the clock. Cubs. MG taking the Cubs. Cane Train, you are next. Kane going Arizona. Anthony. Are you in the chat, Anthony? How's it going, Kendrick? Welcome in. You had a filler also, Kendrick, but unfortunately it did not make it either. Washington going Anthony. Philly has just wanted to take next pick, which is Miami. Will, you have 4 in a row. Are you in here, Will? We'll start a 2-minute timer. And we'll go from there. But Will S., if you're in the chat, you have 4 picks in a row. Otherwise, we'll just top pick the next 4 teams for you. So crazy. Picking up 2 fillers, 2 of them hitting, getting 4 spots in a row. What are the chances that that happens? Crazy stuff. Go probably another minute or so here. Will S. I hope you can make it, Will. You know, the nice thing is you at least got 4 teams right in the middle, so you don't have to get stuck with one of the top teams that you didn't want or something like that. They're all middle teams. But I was hoping everyone would be here to make it, pick the teams that they wanted to pick. Go like 30 more seconds, Will. In the meantime, while we're waiting, I was gonna say we could play some games, but we'll just don't want to disrupt the draft too much here. I think we're just gonna go the next 4 on the list. So we'll do Oakland, Cincinnati, Cleveland with Bazana. I mean, that's not bad. LA, Philly Whiz Kids taking the next high pick, wants the Mets. Anthony A., you are up again. Tampa Bay, Kane Train on the clock. Pittsburgh, Paul Skeens. I believe he does still have autos in this one. He is off the board here. We got MG coming up next. Let's see if we because a number of these other teams have lots of them. I mean, look how low Arizona is too, 505. It's because of not just who is drafted, but the number of inserts, autographs, and hits that you can get too. Because a lot of the case hits go to the other teams who have top prospects. But so although that there might be, like even Baltimore, you could still get some good autographs, but not necessarily case hits, big hits, things like that. So it's a tough one. I want to type Padres there. Because Minnesota, I mean, one of the top values right now probably actually is Minnesota. However, you have to be able to hit the card of Minnesota, especially Jenkins, to get your value. So although there's a number of people you can get, it just has to do with the odds of getting all of those too. Yep. I know it's but Condon has a number of different cards that you can pull. That's the hard thing with these. Now the list of course is not perfect, so if you guys want to run something like this again, or if you guys have suggestions of where you think teams should fall, let me know. It is fully up for change, but it just has to do with case hits, autographs, things like that. Couch is taking the Astros. 505 is up. .505, I know the feeling. Nobody wanted the Patriots for a couple years. Nobody wanted the Patriots for a few years, actually. Well, now Drake May and one of the top ones. Yep, they both do have top prospects. You are correct. Yeah, that's the hard part, right, Gonza? Just the one player. They're chasing the one person. You going, who you taking, 505? 505, Robin Philly Whiz Kids. Papa Pete, if you miss out on the hit, you know who to blame. All right, we'll go Minnesota here. .505 is gonna have to fight Papa Pete. You're on the clock, Dwayne. Who do you want to take? All right. Well, hey, thanks for jumping in, Dwayne. Baltimore does have a couple prospects. Basayo is probably their number one right now, but you also have Bradfield Jr. So a couple good prospects for Baltimore. They're not the first prospects, but still good ones. Yeah, Minnesota has a lot of autos, but they don't have necessarily the number one prospect. So it's another tricky one. Nutty Nate going with Seattle. Wiggy on the clock. Wiggy, I'm assuming you're going to take the Giants. How did I know? Wiggy taking San Francisco. Keith, you're up next. They do indeed, 505. This year's Bowman, although not everybody is first Bowman searching, there are a lot of good prospects this year. A lot of good prospects. All right, Keith's going to take the White Sox. Zennial, you got your last picks here, Atlanta or Toronto. And Mark, you are going to get Toronto. If you guys want to talk trades, feel free. That is going to be our list, though. I am going to draft. Let's see. We're still going to put it in order like this. And yeah, if you guys want to talk trades, feel free. Otherwise, go ahead, start punching away those buttons. Let's see if Mark O and or anybody else is going to double their points. I know AJ was up there for a bit too, just gambling away their points. We're going to start with our 3 blasters. Then we are going to get into our hobby box of Bowman. Good luck, all. Fun stuff. If you want to see another draft, let's go ahead and do that. Or if you have changes, suggestions to the list, please let me know and we can change that up and we'll do it for next time too. You're putting them all on the line, Wiggy. Good luck, all. Thank you for being a part of the draft. Fun stuff. We do have football up there. We also have basketball up there, so we can finish out the bracket breaks. Let's see something crazy. So Wiggy, the way that they do it is kind of weird. So it's kind of like slots in that you bet 26 of them. So if you win, you start with 0 at that point. And if you win, then you win 26. So you get your 26 back. That's kind of how they have it working here. It's a little strange. Willie Adames, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Jose Altuve. We got Kumar Rocker going to Texas on Rookie of the Year favorites. Jared Sundstrom on the first. Lucas Ramirez, Caleb Lomavita. Edgelin Perez going to the Yankees. There's a good one for Boston, Christian Campbell. This guy has been crushing it, so nice one there for Philly. Let me actually adjust the list here. Yuri Perez and Cole Reagans and John Kinsey Noel. Just so you can see your names a little better. There we go. All right. Nothing crazy, you know. What I would love to see out of these blasters, though, is a green grass parallel. By far, those are my favorite every year out of Bowman. I do like the case hits, though, this year. What are they called? The rocks, the gems. Drew Gilbert, top 100. Christian Moore, David Ortiz Jr., Carlos Tavares, Kellen Lindsay on the chrome, and Ricardo Yan for Arizona. Drew Thorpe, Alcantara, and Acuna Jr. I'm assuming that it's safe to say, unless it's numbered, just go ahead and speed through the paper parts of the Bowman, because that could take forever. But I do want to verify that everybody in the break is okay with it. I'll at least show the cards, but I will go quickly like this, unless you all really want the names called out. Our chromes, we have Rafael Flores for the Yankees, Yancel Luis for Arizona, Jacob Wilson. This kid, Jacob Wilson, is crushing it. I think I saw he was batting 346 last or something. Something crazy like that. So you talk about Rookie of the Year. I mean, you're batting 346 as a rookie. You might be, the chances that a rookie wins Most Valuable Player or anything, I'm sure that's tough, especially with a Judge being in the American League and batting over 400. But hey, a rookie coming out like that, that's crazy. Bryce Rainier, Greatness Loading, going to Detroit. We do have our Reptilian coming up. Esteban Gonzalez for Cleveland on the first. Jonah Tong going to the Mets. Nice one for the Mets. Philly Whiz Kids. Hoping we see, I don't know, 2 one-touches, maybe 3 one-touches. That would be amazing. Although, if we get one of those snack packs out of Bowman, we might have 4 one-touches just from that one pack. Rockstar rookie Brooksley, Minnesota. Numbered paper Jack Penny on the first, 8 out of 499, very close to the bounty. going to Detroit. Cole Fontanelli. Emil Morales. You almost got it there, Dwayne. 2 off of the bounty. Last pack of the first box. So far, just 1 numbered paper. Let's see if we get anything else out of the blaster here. VIP, Matt Shaw. Kevin Castillo for the Angels on the first. Esteban Mejia, Texas. Blaster number 2. All right, 2 top-loaded cards. Let's turn that into 2 one-touch cards on this one. We're already up to 23 likes, though. Thank you all so much. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying so far. Watching some Bowman. Fun to do these draft-style picks. We will definitely do some more Bowman. Probably some more draft-style also. We can also change it up, and instead of doing the snake-style draft, just do first pick and then double it back. So pick 16 would be pick number 1. Aiden Miller for the Phillies. Walker Yannick for Houston. Yancella Villarroel, also for Houston. Don't know how to say that guy's name. How about a Roki Sasaki Rookie of the Year favorite? Now, one of the things we are looking to find, especially of him if we can, is one of the red rookie symbol Bowman cards. We got another paper color coming up. Braylon Payne, 245 out of 250, going to Milwaukee. Zennial. Jesus Lopez, Texas. Cody Freeman to Texas. And our paper. But the red rookie card of Roki is going around to $75. So not too bad. If he wins a Rookie of the Year, that can be redeemed for $100 at Fanatics. Although he doesn't have much competition in the National League, so it should be okay. I would say Dylan Cruz was fighting for him with him for Rookie of the Year, but Cruz is batting 182. Jack Caglione going to Kansas City. There's the number 1 for Detroit. Hopefully we can get a nice one of him. We got a blue chrome coming up. Is this an auto? Not an auto, but it is a first for Texas. Esteban Mejia, 65 out of 150. Nice one, Texas. Going to Couch. Yeah, that looks good. Blue is always fun. That sleeve is garbage. Three more packs in box number 2. Then we have another blaster. And then we're on to our hobby. Lots of paper in that one. Cobb Hightower, San Diego, number 1, or first Bowman. Jose Perella, Cleveland, first Bowman. If you are new to Bowman, oh, that one too. If you are new to Bowman, all of these first cards are one of the most desirable cards in baseball, especially if you wait a couple years. You never know. They could be worth quite a bit, such as James Wood this year from his 2022. Christian Moore going to the Angels. Colt Emerson, Seattle. First Bowman, Arizona, Yu Min Lin. He is drafted as a free agent. I don't know. Is he one of the top pictures, Zennial? Is this guy one of the ones you're looking for? I know he's not the top one for Arizona, but I don't even know how high he is on the depth chart. A random. Okay. Some guy, you know? Just some guy. We got another, I think this is a paper. Paper for the Mets. Oh, that's an auto too. 106 out of 250. Jeremy Rodriguez for the Mets. Going to Philly Whiz Kids. Born in 06, so he's 19. That's not even a first Bowman, but hey, he has plenty of time. 19-year-old kid. Luis Angel Acuna. Going to the Mets also. Right, Sunil? Chase Hampton, first for the Yankees. Samuel Basallo for Baltimore. He is the one that you're looking for. He is not a first. Vance Honeycutt is going to be the first Bowman for Baltimore. But Sam Basallo, he should be getting close to coming up to the majors this year. Sounds good, 505. Thanks for hanging out. Box number 3. Good luck at your show. Hope you have fun. Sell lots of stuff. VIP, Chase Burns for Cincinnati. Corey Lewis going to Minnesota on the first, and Lucas Ramirez for the Angels. There's a gunner at the back of the pack. I finally did okay yesterday. I haven't actually checked out what time the game is today, to be honest. But gunner hitting a homer yesterday. I'm hoping that Orioles finally get things going. It's been a rough start to the year. I really hope it doesn't continue the way that it has, because they have not done much of anything on offense. Kumar Rocker again. We already saw this guy. Rookie of the Year going to Texas. Still looking for a red Bowman rookie. How about Jack Caglione for Kansas City? George Clausen for the Angels. Who's got the most points in the chat? I'm assuming it's probably still AJ. I haven't seen AJ gamble away his points here, but I could be wrong. We got a teal. How about Jack Caglianone? 66 out of 125 going to Kansas City right when he leaves 505. How about that one, 505? And Sebastian Walcott on the refractor right behind it. Winston Santos first. Fernando Cruz for the Cubs. Nice hit on the Jack here. Pretty cool getting a teal Jack, Kansas City. Running out of room with all these Bowman paper cards. Gotta make sure we make room before we get into that hobby box. Let's move these over too. All right, Zennial. That seems to be the way it works. If you want to hit something, make sure you're not in the chat. Fabian Lopez first. Christian Moore for the Angels. Fabian going to Miami. Got Reptilian coming up. There's a Roki. James Wood, Greatness Loading for Washington. Drew Jones. Corey Lewis going to Minnesota on the first. You have some, Mark. You do not have the red rookie card of Roki, but you did pull a Roki. A couple of them if you count the base paper cards too, but for a minute I thought I saw a red. I was gonna say no way. Did we get a red out of a blaster? Abadale Amador, Colorado. Ichiro Cano Hernandez, Franklin Arias. I think that's what I saw as his shoe down there. Red Chrome Franklin Arias. Time for the hobby. Get something crazy coming here. One autograph per box. And hopefully a case hit. So we opened it up. I don't see anything, no extra pack on the top, unfortunately. I was hoping that we would have a pearl or a snack pack or something along those lines, but We're just going to have to pull something crazy from the base packs here. Aiden Miller. Yancilla Villarreal on the first for Houston. Chase Mobley for Cleveland. Might as well pull a red one here. Oh, is this your first one with Streamlabs here, Easy? Cracker Jacks, AJ. Cracker Jack packs. How about Speckle Connor Griffin for Pittsburgh? That number is very hard to see. Oh, 99 out of 150. There it is. 99 out of 150 going to Pittsburgh. There you go, Cane Train. We got another numbered card coming up for Texas. 208 out of 350, Sebastian Walcott. Chase Mobley on the back. Not a bad pack for you there, Kane. Who has Texas Couch? It's not very often that you get 2 numbered cards out of 1 pack from Bowman. So that was a good pack. Walcott, Conrad Kaysen for Boston, Joffrey Rodriguez, and there he is again. Adel Amador, I hope that's how you say his name. Cobb Hightower, Colt Emerson, Chase Burns on the back. How's it going, Otis? Welcome in. Where are you going tomorrow, Otis? Colt Emerson, top 100. Chase Hampton, New York. How about Travis Bazana? There you go, Cleveland. Will on the Chrome. And D'Angelo Ortiz. Well, hey, if you have time when you're driving through, let me know. I mean, if nothing else, just stop at the way. When you have to stop at the way station here, just let me know and I'll just walk out the door and wave to you. There's our auto for Tampa Bay. On card, Jack Lines. 207 out of 499. There you go, Anthony. It's a good one, too. At this point, might be close to a one-touch, just because it is a numbered Bowman first auto. and it's still brand new, but let me know. Pretty early on still, so it's probably close. Nick Kurtz on the VIP. James Tibbs III on the Speckle. That one is not numbered. Samuel Basayo and Connor Griffin. Will Simpson. There's Jack again on the chrome. Winston Santos for Texas. That was a pretty boring pack. How's it going, Clinton? Welcome in. Oh man, I saw this red again and a refractor. I thought we had something crazy. But going to Cincinnati, I love these cards. They look so cool. Steal of a deal of cards. Going to Will on the Ellie refractor. Jacob Mizorowski going to Milwaukee. Fernando Cruz. Didier Fuentes going to Atlanta on the first. How's it going, Jeremy? Adel Amador, but his name always trips me up. Fabian Lopez for Miami. Drew Jones, PSA 5 now. Javier on the back. Sore, what happened, Jeremy? Hopefully it's a good sore and like, I don't know, you just lifted a car off of somebody and held it there for 10 minutes and showed off your strength, and so you're sore. I could understand that. Connor Griffin, Greatness Loading, Pirates. Will Simpson going to the A's on the first Reptilian. There you go, Will. Quinn Matthews, St. Louis on the first. Ouch. I'm sorry, Jeremy. Well, hey, Jeremy, you know what? I appreciate you hanging out, feeling the way you do, still making the effort to stop by. Good to see you in here, and I hope you have a very quick recovery. Always nice to see you. But I hope things go well. Nothing crazy yet for you, Mark. Ichiro Cano Hernandez for Cincinnati. Walker Yannick for Houston. Andrew Painter going to the Phillies. Nibel Mariano for Cincinnati. Steven Echeverria going to the A's. Well, let's see a crazy number coming up. Oh, did we get a green grass parallel? I think we did. We got a green grass parallel coming up. Let's see something crazy. A big first Bowman here. We got a first for Tampa Bay. This could be big. Santiago Suarez, 52 out of 99, going to Tampa Bay. Anthony. Not too bad for Tampa Bay here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jeremy. Nausea is terrible. Of course, for Tampa Bay, we were hoping to see Mod there. Or Amade. I don't know exactly how you pronounce his name, but something like that. Lazaro Montes for Seattle. Jose Briceno, Detroit. Romeo Sanabria, Padres. Did you have Tampa Bay, Jeremy? Or are you just a Tampa Bay fan? Or both? Maybe you had Tampa Bay because you are a Tampa Bay fan. Kumar Rocker again. That is the third one of these in this break. James Tibbs III. Franyer Montilla, Detroit. Can't believe we got 3 Kumar Rocker Rookie of the Years. That's crazy. Yeah, surprisingly, Mark, Dodgers have been light in this hobby box. You had more out of the blasters. Josue De Paula, there's one for the Dodgers. Aiden Miller for the Phillies. Blake Walters for Kansas City. Red rookie. Hayden Dana for the Angels going to LA. Will S. Getting our red rookie. Peyton Eels. Cade Horton. Now we really wanted to see, well, for American League, we probably wanted to see Jacob Wilson because that kid is on fire right now. We'll see if he can maintain it the whole season, but who knows? Maybe Caden Dana will just come up just crushing it the second half of the season here. Or the rest of the season. It's possible. How's it going, Josh? JJ Weatherholt for St. Louis. That is their number 1 right there. Greatness loading. D'Angelo Ortiz for Boston on the X-Fractor. And there he is on the base, too. Nice pack for Boston there. We got 5 more packs. 5 packs to go. No crazy color yet or anything, so hopefully we see, I mean, we did have the green grass parallel, which is nice, but Hopefully we see something else crazy come up. Sebastian Walcott, Luis Pena, Milwaukee. Ouch, Mark, you got a 10. Losing all your points again. Mark was cruising as far as points went and kept doubling up, and then all of a sudden was no longer a double up. Samuel Basayo for Baltimore, top 100. Braylon Payne, Connor Griffin, Pittsburgh. Ouch! Streamlab is just bulldozing over people right now. First getting a 10 and then a 23. Yikes. Luis Angel Acuna, Rockstar rookie. Jesus Mod, that's the guy we were looking for. If that had been a green grass parallel, or if the auto was that, Anthony, you would be cruising. Chase Burns for Cincinnati. Reptilian coming up, and we have a pink for the Dodgers on the first. 46 out of 175, Jacob Wright. There you go, Mark. Trey Turner. VIP Cooper Pratt. Milwaukee. Jonathan Long on the first Reptilian going to the Cubs. Dylan Affine for the A's on the first. And then we have one more pack to go. There you go, MG. I don't know much about this kid. Drafted 266 overall. 23, 23 getting his first Bowman. Usually you want it to be a little earlier than that, but maybe he can be Aaron Judge. Last pack. Good luck. Sasaki for the Dodgers strikeout showroom. There's a nice one, Mark. Kyle DeBarge for Minnesota on the first. And Marcos Torres on the first. Nice, AJ. Wow, Streamlabs does not play nicely to jokes. Streamlabs getting angry there. All right, so Mark, in answer to your question, he's not bad. He's probably a tier 2, tier 3, 128th overall. Being a pitcher, hopefully he can step up his pitching game. Pitching is hard to make it in the majors, so usually you want to see it a little bit higher than that, but it's a numbered card at least of a first. I'm sorry, Keith. Jacob Wright, Dodgers, Sasaki, Jonathan Long, D'Angelo Ortiz, Green Grass Santiago Suarez for Tampa Bay, Will Simpson for the A's on the first, Jack Lyons Tampa Bay auto, that's a nice one there. Sebastian Walcott, Texas, Pittsburgh on the Sparkle, Connor Griffin, Jack Caglianone on Kansas City, Jeremy Rodriguez for the Mets on the auto, Yu Min Lin, Arizona, Esteban Mejia on the first for Texas, Roki Sasaki, Rookie of the Year, Braylon Payne, Milwaukee out of 250, Jack Penny, Detroit out of 499, and the Mets, Jonah Tong, Reptilian on the first. So, that was the first draft. How do you guys like the draft? Do you want to do more of the draft style? We can do, obviously, different versions. If you want to do like a jumbo box and get 3 autos instead, that would make the draft quite a bit more expensive at the same time. But I'm up for whatever you guys want to do. We could do a blaster draft style. Or maybe we do like a half case. Or how about 10 blasters and a jumbo, or I don't know, something like that. Maybe not a jumbo if we did 10 blasters, but something crazy. Sounds like we'll definitely do another draft though. Yeah, we could do 5 blasters and a jumbo. Sure. Sounds good. So the jumbo will have 3 autos, and then we could do 5 blasters. I didn't want to go too expensive for the price range. So obviously this was a hobby and 3 blasters, and then the price was where it was. If we did a jumbo, let's see, jumbo and 5. I'm gonna guess, what would we be at? 5. So if we did a jumbo and 5 blasters, it'd be probably $75 to $80 a spot. You would get 2 teams, but we could definitely do that. If you guys want that kind of thing, but I don't want to go too expensive either. Wait, what do you mean easy? And then we have football up there. If you guys want, Zennial's ready to do more tonight too. Do you guys want to do another draft tonight? You want to do football? There's basketball up there. Normally, Fridays, Saturdays, I try to do things like Star Wars and One Piece. But if you want Bowman, we could do Bowman on Friday. Without a risk of losing, and that's the thing, Easy. I mean, it's a gamble, right? You're gambling these points away. So I don't know. If you want to just gain points, you just hang out in the chat and say, hey, how's it going? Join in some of the giveaways here and just hang out. But yeah, that's the thing. Like the slots machine, the gamble thing, like you're gambling them away. So hopefully you don't lose them all. But Mark, I think, has the record for going crazy and doubling up like 3 or 4 times, and then unfortunately they all went away. All right, well, let's copy the names of everybody in that one. We did not hit the bounty, so bounty is going to be $100. But let's do a race. Winner of the race is going to get $10 store credit. We're going to do a downhill ski. I know most of you were saying that you had some warm weather coming up, and we did too. On Friday, it was 80 degrees. Last night, the mountains right by us, those little hills not too far from us, they had snow. 80 degrees and then snow overnight. What is up with that? I don't know. This weather's going crazy though. 2 minutes on the clock. Top spot, $10 store credit. And then what else do you guys want to run? Do you want to do more Bowman? Do you want, I don't know, basketball? Actually, I would like to run the basketball breaks to finish out the bracket break. But because it's been filling so slowly, one of the things that I was thinking of doing was just taking down the spots, but then making like, I don't know, 100 spots for $5 each. You could buy as many as you wanted. And then the way that it would run was just however many spots sold, doesn't matter. The top 10 spots would just get into those breaks. That sounds like perfect swimming weather, honestly. I would love that. A snake with 3 teams. Let me check, Nettie. Wiggy right at the end, getting $10 store credit. There you go, Wiggy. So if you wanted to do a jumbo nutty with 3 teams per person, that would be, let me just check math. That's correct. So yeah, it would be 96 per person if you wanted to do 3 teams and 1 jumbo. What's he at right now, Josh? I mean, technically you could do it because you would do top spot and then you'd go down to 20 and then top spot would just go again. But it'd be kind of tricky. We could do a random number spot if you guys want to do just a straight draft with 30 spots. We could do that. That would be really rough for last spot, but if you guys want to, it's essentially random, right? So we could do it. Wiggy, those have been added to your account. Just like one jumbo box, Daniel. So if you wanted to just do a jumbo box with 30 spots in it, that would be 36 a spot. But that would be pretty rough. There would be a lot of spots that would just end up with nothing but paper. So for just the jumbo, it would be 36 a spot. If we had 5 blasters, so 1 jumbo and 5 blasters would be 42 a spot for 30 spots. Definitely something we could do, though. While we're waiting, anybody want a personal of a Bowman blaster? Any of you, if you were in the last Bowman break, you guys, any of you that were in the break, if you just want to send $30 straight over, we could do that too. But while we're waiting, while we're talking of these, so Zennial, for 1 jumbo and 5 blasters with 30 spots, it would be 42 a spot. If any of you want some blasters while we're waiting, we can get into those. Actually, what I'm going to do, though, since we are talking of this, looks like we might not do football, but I'm going to do some WNBA. We're going to open one of these. Going Caitlin Clark Hunting, of course. I got to get it, you know, I got the base card. I got the cracked ice card. I got the green card. That sounds great, right? But I still need the blue velocity. And I need an auto. We got to get an auto, too. So, anybody else then? If anybody else wants a jumbo and 5 blasters, we can do that instead. Not right now, Nutty. I didn't put it up, but do you want a blaster? Oh, darn, you had one, Zennial? I would have bought that one. Oh my gosh. Where's 505? Somebody get 505 back in here. Angel Reese, 45 out of 199. Alana Smith, Ivana Doshkich. T-Wolf, what's going on, T-Wolf? Here, Nutty, do you want me to just put it up on the site? Let me add that real quick for you. That should be up there right now, Nutty. Let me know. How about a numbered Angel Reese, though? Out of 199. How crazy is that? First pack, 45 out of 199. Angel Reese. Going for Caitlin. I know a lot of people are collecting her too, though. T-Wolf, how's it going? Megan Gustafson, Victoria Vivians, Timmy Fagbinley, and Kia Nurse. Tina Charles, Maddie Segrist, Lexi Hull. I know, where's Snips? I know Snips wants that card. Dewana Bonner. Nothing super cool. We did have a nice Bowman first auto of Jack Lyons for Tampa Bay. Nothing crazy though. We got a green grass parallel also, but wasn't of any of the top players or anything. Courtney Vandersloot, Brianna Jones, J.C. Sheldon, Mercedes Russell, how's it going, Adam? Welcome in. Christy Tulliver, Joyner Holmes, Monique Billings, and Shakira Austin. I know Zennial's in for Bowman. Anybody else interested in another Bowman break? I know Nutty's taking a personal off of the site now, but anybody want in on a jumbo, just a 30 spot draft? Aaliyah Edwards, Alana Beard, Satu Sabali, and Alyssa Peely. Well, big hit of that box. Definitely gonna be the Angel Reese. So $199. I wish that was Caitlin, but I know some people will be interested in this one. Nutty, do you want... I only put one up there, but do you want box 1 or box 2? Adam S., welcome to the home run member spot, Adam. No worries, Couch. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out. I'm happy you're in here and hanging out and all that kind of stuff. It's cool. 2 looks like the winner. All right, anybody else who was in the Bowman break? I do have, if you want a personal, let me know. Don't see a lot of other interest. We might just do, today might be a short day. We might do our one Bowman draft break and that's what we do. That's okay. We open Bowman any day of the week. I'm happy. But I will definitely put up another draft for Friday, and we'll try to do another draft break on Friday. Oh, nice. There you go, Nate. Well, now hopefully we could get something crazy. Did you get anything nice out of Heritage? No worries, Adam. Hey, that is... Adam, you don't even have to do that. I'm just happy to see you in the chat. Thank you, though. We did get a different one Adel Amador Rookie of the Year. I think we had one of those in the break too. I have not seen that happen. 2 Corey Lewis's back to back? What is that? Win Hui Pan. By the way, this is kind of big news. If any of you are interested in Bowman, if you did not see Bowman hobby boxes, I can't confirm if there's any other ones, but Bowman hobby boxes do have hot boxes where every card is a speckled and every pack has an autograph. They are things. Esteban Mejia, Luis Morejo. I don't know if there's hot boxes of jumbos. I don't know if there's hot boxes of Bowman blasters or megas or anything else. But I can confirm hobby boxes do have hot boxes. Ooh. Nate, I don't know if you can see this, but looks like just going through the machine, the top part of the card here just got scraped up. At least it's not a big card or anything, but that's kind of crazy. Bubba Chandler going to the Pirates. Josh Knott. There's the #1 for Colorado, Charlie Condon. Bishop Letson. #1 for Detroit, Kevin McGonigal. There you go, Nutty. That's a good one. For a second, I thought this whole pack was paper. I was going to say that's weird. Corey Lewis and Jacob Wright. Thankfully, we didn't have back-to-back of him again. I have not gotten a red rookie out of blasters yet. I've seen a number of people get crazy hits and stuff. I have not gotten any. I've gotten quite a few numbered cards out of these, but no red rookie coming from the blasters. JJ Weatherholt, St. Louis, #1. Lucas Ramirez, Yankees. Ooh, I have no idea. Ingolf Urena on the Reptilian. I don't know how good this guy is. I am not a Yankees master, so I don't know if he's one of the ones you want to get or not. I don't think he's one of the top ones, but other than that, I don't know. Two more packs. Good luck, Nate. There you go. Luis Angel Acuna again on the Rockstar rookie. Jack Caglianone. I don't know how to say his last name, actually. Alex Mooney for Cleveland. Maybe it's just Caglianone? Caglianon? Jack? I do know his first name is Jack. I can pronounce that part. One more pack. Come on, let's see a numbered card. Something. Got some nice, a lot of the top prospects, but nothing crazy yet. Let's see a numbered card here. I don't see any color. Charlie Condon, VIP. Winston Santos, Fernando Cruz. Wow, that is the first blaster I think I've opened that really didn't have anything. You at least got a reptilian first. But nothing crazy. At least you got number 1 for Detroit here. I'll put this one in a top loader too. Just because it's a first Bowman parallel. Well, we have another one. Anybody want one more of these? I can put up another one. If you were in that last Bowman break. Is anybody else interested in, I know we said we had some interest in another draft. What do you guys think? You want another Bowman? We got football up there. And then we have basketball. You want the blaster cane? Or you want a spot in a Bowman draft? This one? I feel like we're going to get something crazy, Adam. Feel like it's going to happen. Didn't happen in our first Bowman here, but maybe coming up. All right, you want the blaster. Let me put that up on the site. That is up there for you right now, Cane Train. Yeah, sorry, Nate. I mean, that was a rough one. At least you got a couple of the top prospects and everything, but that was a rough box. If you guys want to just do something quick too, we can always. I do have optic retail boxes. If you want to do a quick downtown hunt, we could do a left side or something. If you guys want to keep it small and simple. Yeah, I mean, I know he's the #1 Tigers prospect, so if he's anything like James Wood or anything right now, it's still going for $40 to $50 if you get a nice PSA 10. Oh, nice. Did you open any, Adam? We should definitely play a game now. Time to do a heist. We're going to play a heist here. 20. Doing some 20. All right, good luck, Cane Train. Here we go. T-Wolf, I was talking about how you and Mark just like, you won so many times in a row, getting double points too. And then, like, all of a sudden, both of you had none. Crazy. Wait, Mark has 0? Did you gamble them all away again, Mark? Good luck, Kane. Christian Moore. Ricardo Yan on the first of Rafael Flores for the Yankees. Anyone interested in a left side downtown hunt? Keep it kind of cheap. I think that would be, if we did a left side of that, I think it would be like 18 a spot. If you guys want to do an $18 left side downtown hunt. Wow, this guy again. So we have gotten 3 of him, and we got 3 of Kumar Rocker too. Esteban Gonzalez, Jose Perdomo. Come on, let's see something. At least one numbered card this time. Hopefully we don't have 2 boxes that are duds back to back. Hagen Smith. Cole Fontanelli and Kevin Castillo. Lots of paper. Esteban Mejia. Hyun Sok Jang. I am very excited that they're not in a T-Wolf. I don't even know how to explain that one, honestly. The fact that they are not in such an expensive box now, and that you can get them from Revolution. I love Revolution. I love Optic. So the fact that you can get Kabooms and Downtowns out of retail for basketball is huge. Kaboom and Downtown Hunting, like that completely changes the game for retail basketball. And it's awesome. I'm so happy to see that they did that. Luis Angel Acuna. Bishop Letson. Oh, wow. Well, hey, Kane, I definitely think you got the good box. It's the same guy, Kevin McGonigal. However, this is the reptilian parallel. So we're going to do something different just because we didn't get to before. We're going to do this. Because we have some fun stuff now. I know it's not real lightning, but I don't know if we're going to do another break. It's going kind of slow today, and I figured while I have the chance, I gotta use the lightning. Sorry, Nate. One more pack. This one might be a one touch, actually. Is that one a one touch? Connor Norby for the Marlins. Used to be on the Orioles. Wow, there he is again. Player of the night, right here. Kevin McGonigal. Cam Smith. So again, no numbered card in that box, but I think it's safe to say why is because this guy is on the parallel. Well, congratulations, Cane Train. Couch looking for Cam Smith there. Anybody interested in anything else? What I can do. Actually, how many likes are we at? We do need to do a giveaway here, so we're well past our time on the giveaway. We're at 30 likes. Nice. Pretty quick getting up to 30. There you go, Kane. So let's do a giveaway. But while we're doing that, anybody interested in a cheap left side downtown hunt? It seems like if we do anything else tonight, that might be what we do. I don't think football's going. I don't see, I mean, besides a couple other of the personals of Bowman, we might just have a quiet night tonight. Let's do Bowman. Get yourself entered, type Bowman in the chat right there. 16 entries. Let's decide, what do we want to give away? How about, let's make it fun. We'll give away 5 prizes. I really like the 5 people getting $5 store credit. So if you're in here, I like the chance for more of you to win. So we're going to do it again. 5 people getting $5 store credit. Oh no, that's not good, Josh. I don't want to hear that. Tina, welcome in, Tina. Happy Mother's Day, Tina. Let's do a puppy dog race. Puppy dog looks cute. We're gonna do a puppy race. 2 minutes on the clock. The top 5 spots are all gonna get $5 store credit. Good luck. Kendrick's up there. Phillips up there. Go puppies, go. Get the ball. That's good to know, AJ. If I find any for all of you Pokemon people, I will pick some up for you. No guarantees, because I don't ever find anything around here. But if I happen to, You should have been in there, Tina. If not, we'll have to do another race. Nope, I don't see your name. Weird, I waited till I copied after I saw you type in the chat, too. Well, top 5, we have Rasani, Couch, Josh Lewis, Mark Mandalas, and Vic Dog, all getting $5 store credits. I will add that to each of your accounts. And we got football. Football, we have baseball. If you guys want a cheaper baseball, if you don't like the price of the Bowman draft that we could put up there, I could always add this stuff. See if we could find an auto of Travis Bazzana here too. We have the Downtown Hunt. Only sad thing about these, you cannot get numbered uptowns. You can hit numbered uptowns out of the Megas and the Blasters, but not these. If somebody wants a personal, we could do that. If anybody wants a personal of Star Wars, we could do that. 24 Blaster, 23 Blaster of Topps Chrome. I'm excited to have some more Galaxy. The plan was to do that on Friday. I could still put those up, but if you guys want to do another Blast or Bowman draft, we could do another Bowman draft too. So we got lots of options. But it does sound like the goal here is to keep things a little bit cheaper. So that might be what we do. We'll just keep things cheap. Cheaper on Friday. I'll try to get a bunch of blasters. Maybe that's what we'll do. Get a bunch of those things. A blaster draft. That might be kind of fun. Half case of blasters. Let's see what that would cost. Be so if you wanted, so the Bowman cases are big, they're 40 boxes, but if you wanted to do a half case of Bowman of the blasters, that would be 60. Wait, that would be 62 a spot. So we could do that. It's not, I mean, you're not guaranteed autographs that way, but I have seen some pretty good stuff come out of blasters. Or we could just hang out and heist and we could talk about the Knicks game. If somebody wants a personal of WNBA, I have some more of those blasters also. So you could have a WNBA blaster if you would like that. I kind of want to do this. I might get a multi-year, maybe do like 2019 to, actually we'll do 2018 to 2022. Like 2018 to 2022 absolute baseball. We could try to get a Shohei rookie, try to hit a Kaboom, some crazy stuff. Throw this in there for 2024, get some kabooms of the prospects. You know as well as I do, we have opened a ton of this stuff and not gotten a kaboom. Do you like the Heritage, Emma? I have some mega boxes of Heritage if you want a personal of that. Got lots of stuff if you guys want it. I'm not a big fan of Heritage at all, so I really don't open Heritage. It's not my style. Here, I'm gonna put up some of all of the stuff. Or if you guys want, I could put up a really quick, we could do another One Piece. I was saving this for Friday, but if you guys want to do it right now, instead of Bowman or any of these other things, we could do a One Piece left side too. Whoa, that's awesome, Couch. We have these. I have WNBA. I have not found any optic at all, AJ. Zero. I have not found any of it. Right, Kendrick? I cannot imagine. Like, I just, Heritage is not my thing. I'm just saying it. This is not my thing, but if you guys want personals of any of these, we can do that. I can put it up in a break if you want to do a left side of One Piece. If you want to do a personal or a left side, we could do a kaboom hunt. We could do a downtown hunt. You guys let me know. If you want one of these megas, Emma, $60. These are crazy megas too. These have a lot of packs. 17 packs in a mega. Yeah, no problem. But Friday, I think what I'm gonna do just to keep things cheaper is I'll try to load up on some extra Bowman blasters. Sounds good, Kane. I might just save it. Like, the plan was to save things for Friday anyway, because we usually do Star Wars, One Piece, that kind of things on Friday. But it's an early night. I figured I would just see what people wanted. We might just all take an early night, too. Well, no problem, Emma. Just let me know. We could do a full retail break. We could do like some Heritage Megas, some Bowman Blasters. I don't know. If you really wanted, we could throw in some Panini too. I know Series 2 is out, so we could do Series 2, Series 1, some Heritage, some Bowman. Just do all of the baseball stuff, get some full retail going. But let's play. Let's do another heist here. Sounds good, Emma. Let's just do one more heist. It sounds like we're going to have an early night and call it an early night tonight, guys. Let's do one final heist. Hopefully get you guys all something here. And then we'll just save the rest of the stuff for Friday. Should be a fun day. Let's see the heist here. Who is gonna win? Emma takes everybody's. The crew of pirates and raiders check their flintlocks and sharpen their cutlasses. However, we all come back empty-handed except for Emma. Congratulations, Emma, winning everybody's prizes here. There you go, Emma. Well, all, it looks like we're going to call it an early night tonight. I think for the most part, we're done there. So we'll save things. I'll put a bunch of stuff up, try to get some cheaper things maybe too. We'll put some cheap stuff up for Friday. We'll do lots of things on there. And I guess until then, I hope you have a great rest of the week. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you all in here. I hope you have fun whatever you end up doing, and we will see you on Friday. Have a great night, all.